Alright, we're back. Okay. So, for today, I'm looking to see if we might potentially continue on. I think the overall time frame, like this daily time frame, is saying to me, it's saying we're bullish because we've just been in an uptrend for the last couple days. But I'm almost wondering if this level over here might not be important and we might come break those levels, this fair value gap, or even this high buy side liquidity, this daily side liquidity. I'm still learning. It's hard to know what to look for. That's the problem, is I just don't know what to look for half the time. We'll get it. I got to check. I think there's news today at some point. No. It's only tomorrow. And then Thursday, Friday as well, but that's before the market even opens. Okay. Although Trump is speaking at 3. Hopefully it's nothing too crazy. I don't even know what that is. Okay. We won't worry about it too much. Could actually potentially sweep out these Asian session low. We could be bearish. Could sweep out these lows in the Asian session. Because it looks like we just took out these highs. because the Asian and London session moved a relative amount, but not too much. Oh, and also I figured out these time zones. The market does open at 8:30 for me. I don't know why I thought it didn't, but it was confusing with the video I was watching. I think the guy got it wrong in the video I was watching, but it's all good if we figured it out. Okay, my notes are talking about equal highs and equal lows, and there are equal lows right here. I'm gonna extend this out just so I can see it. So there are equal lows right here. Bam. And I'm gonna add a new one. Equal low. We will save that. How do I? So we have equal low there. We also do have a small one there, but I think this one would be more important. So you know what? We are creating a bunch of fair value gaps on the downside. Sorry, on the short side. We could be going bearish for the day, actually. Could open Discord. I'm gonna check my messages. Yeah, the markets might be switching to be more short for the day. There are lots of bearish fair value gaps being made, and they are all being respected. Okay. But one of my rules is to not trade on the until we get to 9:30. Let the market kind of pick what it's gonna do for the day. Because I think by 9:30 we should hopefully make our way down here. And then we'll have this nice range that we can capitalize on. Might even be able to, because what? Oh, yeah, like there's liquidity down here. There's liquidity here, here as well, here as well. But I think this one would be more substantial. And actually, I think this equal low would be the most substantial. Maybe push it all the way down to here. So we might be trading in like this kind of range for the day. This kind of, oops, up there. Like this. You know what I mean? Okay, we've already taken out those London session lows. We might even take out the Asian session lows before I... Okay, so we just closed through a bearish fair value gap. I should start marking these out on my own because I think it would just be more useful. So there's a bearish one here. I'm really bad at drawing all the charts. Okay, so we've got a bearish one here, which is this. That text in black. What? Like that, we'll change the color to red because this is a red fair value gap. Nice. Okay, and then I'll save this as that. Okay, wow, we are just shooting way back up. This is why I don't trade till 9:30. Because I would have taken a short there and I would have lost. Okay, why does it say the New York AM opened at 6:30? That is just incorrect. Let's change all this. So, New York AM. Wait. Time zone GMT minus 6. 8:30 to 11. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to change all these back because I was right. I was right initially. So let me go back. Okay. Wait, no, that's wrong. Asian session is way too big. Asian session is 8, not 6. There, till midnight. It's only 2 hours. Or 4 hours, sorry. There, that's better. Okay, so we just... Okay. So, you know, when you actually have the sessions right, it properly takes... Okay, so that perfectly just took it out. So all that liquidity is gone. So Asian and London session are fully taken out. The lows have been taken out. However, if we could be, but when was this? This was January 13th. That's 14. That's 2 weeks ago. Can price even take out highs from 2 weeks ago? I don't even know, man. I mean, technically, it should be able to for like swing traders and stuff, but I don't know. It just seems too far for an intraday trader. But I could be wrong. Okay, so this fair value gap is pretty much toast. Okay, we just created a humongous fair value gap right here. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna hide this and I'm gonna actually draw them in because I feel like I'll pay more attention that way. So let's draw this one in like this, and then we're gonna change this to change this to green, maybe like a darker green. Yeah, and we will save that as bullish. Okay, so we just took out this high right here, so we've created a new sell side liquidity. Just took out this. Let's get rid of this range because I feel like that range might be too big now. I'll keep this equal low though, just in case. Let me just hide these for a second. Yeah, it's quite a few equal lows down here. But what chart is this? Where did my... What? When did I even do that? Wait, what? When did I... I'm literally going back in the stream because I have no idea how I just got rid of that. What was that? When I did the symbol search. How did I do the symbol search? S? Wait, what do I do? How do I get it back? Full screen? Maybe Shift F? There, okay, Shift F. Oh, press escape, okay. Makes sense. So what is this? 5 minute, 10 minute, 15. Okay, so we did take out those highs. 2 weeks ago. Yeah, we completely cleared them out. So now I'm almost wondering if we're going to trade back to some of these super big swings in the sell side liquidity. Although that being said, we have been bullish for quite a while, so we could just be staying bullish for a while. So, oh, this is the daily. Change this daily. Buy side liquidity. daily right here because that covers everything. Yeah. So we could even move this over like that. No. I don't know if this one will matter. I'm gonna get rid of it. I don't think it matters. Doesn't seem like it does. Okay. I'm gonna leave really quick. I'll keep the charts on my phone in case something happens, but I think I'm just gonna go get some coffee. Be right back, team. Okay, we're back. We are back in business. I was wondering where my charger went. Not too much happened. Although we are trading back into this fair value gap. But we just created this on, was it the 5-minute time frame? Yes. See, that what I'm thinking is we have this range, this big range right here. I don't know if price would trade down to here, but it could trade back down to the low of the day. See, this is where the problem comes in, is I don't know where to put my I don't know where price is trying to go, especially if it already took out these lows. Like I think I'm trying to make too big of a swing with that. I just don't know about the long. Like, to me, it seems like we're going long, but where? Like, to where? Okay, are we trying to go all the way up here? No? We're trying to... Are we trying to go all the way up here? From, like, a couple of months ago? There's no way. Okay, I'm looking back at my notes. It's saying that when we are in a trying to find our daily bias draw on liquidity, we're looking for to rebalance inefficiencies, so a fair value gap. We're looking to rebalance equilibrium and to seek liquidity. I'm not exactly sure what the first one means again. But rebalancing ranges would be like in this range, for example, we started here and we traded back up to this range from overnight. Oops. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. This is already done. Are we delivering from buy side or sell side liquidity? I think from sell side because we're respecting these fair value gaps and we're disrespecting the bearish fair value gaps that we've been making. There's inverse fair value gaps. Okay, yeah. So yeah, like I said, we disrespected this one, disrespected this one. So that's why I'm thinking we're going long. But I just don't know to where, you know. Like it just kind of seems like if I went in a long position, I would just be arbitrarily going into it long. That being said, we could, because this looks like it'll become liquidity here. So we could trade back down and then I could just trade back up to this liquidity right here. You know what I mean? Just take out that tiny piece. I'll just, if anyone's curious, this is where we're at with the account. We lost our trade yesterday. So I can't remember what's the evaluation. 2,000 max loss with a 3,000 profit target. So we can trade around two more times. Sorry, not two more times. We could trade till around 2,000 more dollars are gone. I'm just gonna set this up initially with. Can I, yeah, change it to percentage in price? So let's go 0.5. And let me see what that looks like. I don't want percentage of price. I want percentage of balance. Yeah. 0.5. 0.5. There. So $248 is pretty much the max. I gotta upgrade my trading journal as well. I'm trying to figure out. I'm just using Notion as my trading journal, but I'm not really sure. It's just a little confusing. It's all very confusing just starting out. I'll figure it out eventually, but as of right now, lots of this is confusing. Okay, as of right now, I'm gonna go with the knowledge that this is our range for the day because we've already taken out these lows. I just can't see us going all the way down to here. It just seems like too much of a push. Because if you look at the AM session from yesterday, we're already kind of in the same ballpark. This one was a little bit bigger. Although that being said, it does do pretty big swings. I'm not gonna discount this. I'm not gonna discount it just yet. But what I'm thinking is as we continue trading, we'll come down until about 9:30. And then we will just try and take out like a buy side liquidity right here, because this is pretty much guaranteed to be a buy side liquidity. So do that. And I think if we trade down here, I'm gonna wait for a good entry, hopefully, whatever that is, or like if I can remember, and then try and trade up to this buy side liquidity and take a nice profit for the day. Like ideally, we would buy down here ish, have our stop loss. Okay, that's annoying. Have our stop loss be set about there, and then our take profit here, and then that would be a good trade for the day. That would be ideal. Obviously, the lower we can get, the better, but the lower we get, also the more that I'm thinking we might be just reversing. So we'll wait. We got an hour and a half still. That's the thing. Like I know my rules are saying don't start trading till 9:30, but that doesn't mean I have to trade at 9:30 exactly. But yeah, I think we'll just wait. Okay, we're just going up. Actually, maybe it's bad that I'm trading on the Nasdaq. Maybe I should just trade on MNQ. That way, 0.5% can be like times 10 of what that is. So like that would be, if that makes sense. So if I change it to MNQ, everything's gone. So that's bad. I just have to redo this fair value gap right here and right here. Change that to this. If I have a limit order here, and let's say we buy here, and then we have a stop loss of 0.5, then yeah, like we get a way bigger range that we can actually have. So we wouldn't even need a full. We could go to there, and then we just don't even have to worry about it. Like obviously our profit would be a lot less, but overall, I think it's safer. But is that too small of a profit now, is what I'm thinking. Like if we were buying around halfway, hmm, like if we bought exactly halfway, we would be making $150, which is less than 0.5%. Is that too little of a profit to take for how much we lost yesterday? Like I know I was trading on the E-mini, but if overall we traded on this, I honestly don't even know. Is that like too much or too little of a profit to take? I don't know. I don't know. Like I think it would be safer to just stay on the MNQ, but the dog in me wants to go NQ. I'm also gonna mark out this previous day low because I'm watching the video back and it says that the previous day low inside of a fair value gap can be useful. This one isn't. Some people will just leave it, but it's a good thing to keep in mind. Okay. So from what I'm seeing, just back in the video, I'm watching the video back. Lots of the stuff that he gets in his thing looks nothing like what I'm doing. Like, it would have been better for me to kind of take this trade right here. So that's why I'm really leaning towards this, waiting for price to come down and then taking out this buy side liquidity right here and just profiting off of that. But we haven't even traded back into this fair value gap yet. The thing about MNQ as well is if I do this, I could have a very big stop loss and check the balance. That's 0.3. So I could just double it. That way, yeah. Like I could have a $250 stop loss right here. 0.5. Right there. And then my profit's bigger as well, but I just have a larger stop loss, but the profit is greater as well. To me, I think that makes more sense. Because one unit just seems like not enough. I'm just going to mark out this hourly or maybe 4-hour fair value gap. Or no, maybe it was the hourly. Never mind. Okay, so we traded back to these equal lows already. So I don't think those will happen again. What was that other equal low I was looking for? Right, these ones. Yeah, I don't think these ones are significant enough because it's just on the 5-minute chart. Are there any fair value gaps that I've missed that have been made here? Nope. We are just waiting. I do think that this one is important though. So I'm thinking, because this inverse fair value gap, let me mark this one out myself. Bam, bam. This will do bearish fair value gap. So I'm thinking if we trade and respect this fair value gap, then we will take our trade and hopefully take a nice profit trading back to this buy side liquidity. That's what I'm thinking. I'm just rewatching this video to get the execution down on the trade. I want to see if the fair value gaps get. Oh, they do show up on like. Do they even show up on this? They do. Wow. Okay. That might be useful later on. Like having these hourly fair value gaps would be useful. Like if this was during the trading session, oh, it was. See, this would have been a nice trade because we traded back in here and then came back up. The only, oops, the only thing about that is, we didn't have, I didn't have any any targets for that. It would have just been random. Okay, did we just take out this liquidity? What the flip? Okay, so there's a fair value gap that was created again. This coffee kind of sucks. I don't know. It's old. I think it was made earlier this morning. I was late. Okay, well, we completely traded through that liquidity. I don't really know what we're gonna do now. Like, this is what I mean. I don't know what I'm looking for anymore because what? There's, if we're going up, to where? Like, it just looks like we're going up now. We've taken out all of these highs. This is from a month ago. This is from months ago. Holy cow. We have a crazy high. You know what I mean? I don't know what we're targeting anymore. Okay, well, this is gone. This got taken out. Oh, man. The only other liquidity point that I'm thinking of is from here, but that just seems like way too far. Okay. What the heck? I don't know if I'm gonna take a trade then today because I just have no idea. Like, where do I go? And I feel like it's just a dumb idea to just guess. Okay. Yeah, like at the moment, it seems like I'm not gonna take a trade because I just have no idea where price is trying to go, and I feel like it's a bad idea to not, or to just randomly take one, with no target. We'll let it cook though. Still got an hour. Let it cook, see what happens in the next hour. The only thing that I can think of is if price like comes down like this, you know, and then there's like a liquidity and we can sweep out this liquidity right here. Or we like trade down here and take out this liquidity right here. These two trades are the only ones I'm thinking about taking. There and here. Whatever, you get the idea. We'll go with that. And if neither of those two things happen, then I think I just won't trade today because I just think it's a bad idea. Okay, guess we'll just wait. Okay. Not very exciting today so far. Lol. It's all good. Okay, I guess we're just chilling. Okay, we could be creating another high right here. The only thing is, I don't want to, um, yeah, like there's a fair value gap right here, but we just completely blew through it, obviously. Okay. Why do I have this fair value gap here? It's down here. Oh no, it is here. Yeah. Okay, we could actually take a trade right here. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Because we got a buy side liquidity right here. And we are disrespecting this. We just disrespected this bearish fair value gap completely. So I am thinking of taking that. You know what? I think it would just be good practice for me to start taking trades. So I think I might. But I'll do it on NQ because it's a very small trade. So we got this. We'll get rid of this because this doesn't exist anymore. Okay, and then let's do it. So we are currently in a trade. We'll just take this small profit, and then we'll see. Because we did disrespect this bearish fair value gap. But I don't think it was very significant. And we are respecting this. Okay, wait. I need to rethink about my notes. So if you disrespect a bearish fair value gap, does that mean price will go down? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. But we are respecting this larger. I know the size doesn't matter, but we are respecting this one. And to me, it just seems more significant. The only thing I'm worried about is it coming back down into this range, but I don't think that's going to happen because actually technically, yeah, I was going to say technically we hadn't disrespected that fair value gap. No, we haven't disrespected this bearish fair value gap at all. Okay, yeah, no, I think this was a good trade. Because the fair value gap wasn't created till this candle closed. So if this candle closes below this, bearish fair value gap, then we disrespect it. But until then, we've respected it, I believe. I think that's how that works. Yeah, and it's already going back towards where I want it to go. So as of now, we were correct in the bullish bias that we had originally. But as how the trading usually goes, it could just go right back down to my stop loss. All right, it is not looking good anymore. But no, I still think that we're gonna be going up, just because the overall bias is bullish. There's no chance we're going back down here. I just can't see it happening. Could be wrong, but I just don't see it happening. And then the only other draws of liquidity that I might be concerned about are here and here. However, I think we would take out this small part of liquidity potentially first before we go down here, just because we continuously keep respecting this fair value gap. Like we've done it twice, and we might even do it a third time. Um, so until, I mean, obviously, if we disrespect this fair value gap, I get stopped out. But if not, then I think in the next couple candles we'll just shoot up. But back when I traded a couple months ago, I did have a really bad habit uh of changing my stop loss. Like I would slide this up like that, and then I would end up getting stopped out. Um, for this trading journey, I guess you want to call it, I'm gonna try my best to never change my stop loss unless for example, let's say I bought down here, or let's say I just bought randomly down here and I was aiming for like if this liquidity was over here, let's say something like this happens and I get to here, then the only thing that I would ever do is move it to break even. But as of right now, I have no idea how to change my stop loss to break even. Like, I don't know when to do it. So, as of right now, I'm just never going to do it. But yeah. Okay. So, we obviously disrespected that bearish fair value gap. I think that's how that works. I think I need to restudy fair value gaps because it's a little confusing. I don't know if that's how that works, or that just like doesn't mean anything. I think it would only be disrespected if we went like candle came this way and then the candle closed down here like that. I think if we go the opposite direction, then it just doesn't count. As of right now, we're correct in our trade, but obviously, like I said, that can change, so we'll just leave it. I don't even want to like have my mouse over here just in case I get tempted to change it. But we'll leave it for now. To be honest, I think our entry could have been a bit better. Like, we could have waited for this next candle and tried to buy in down here, and then our stop loss could have even been closer to down here. Just because it would have been, it just would have been overall better. I think I just got a little too excited, anxious with the trade that I was making. Okay, so we're making another fair value gap currently. So I think this was the correct trade. But still in it. So basically we break even if this trade works out. Oh, it almost did. Wow. That was pretty much as close as it gets. Yeah. We'll wait it out. I don't want to leave early. I want to, just because there's no actual money on the line, I want to try and stick with my trades as long as possible. I think the only thing I'm going to mark out is this fair value gap right here. If we because there's a chance that we, oh, what was that? Nothing important, okay. I know, like, technically if I disrespect this fair value gap, it shouldn't matter, but I feel like it would be important to mark out anyways. And then there's also a bearish fair value gap here. I think that's the more important one to mark out, just in case we end up disrespecting it. So let's just do this and bring that down, and we'll change it to bearish. Actually, let's just do both. That way I just have both. Literally cannot hurt. Okay. How close was that? That was ridiculous. Basically like 2 points away. But like I said, I don't want to change anything. Actually, technically speaking, this should be higher. This should be up here. We'll do that, because that's where I said it would go. Yeah. Although the only thing is I didn't follow this rule of the 1 minute to 5 minute criteria. Like, I forgot to do that. So got to remember to do that for tomorrow. But I think we're good. Looks like this trade is going to hit. There you go. 1 point away. There we go. Awesome. Okay. Good trade. Glad it worked out. Nice. Okay, let's check the history. So we're up 30 bones. I like it. Okay, so yeah, here's the balance history. Blah, blah, blah. Trading journal. I don't even really know what this is used for, but whatever. Alright, and no positions. Okay. Pretty successful trade. I'm tired. I got a math test in 2 hours, so I should probably review that. I'm just gonna remove all these drawings. Wait, no. Yeah, I don't want to delete. Remove 3 indicators? Does that like... Okay, yeah, I definitely do not want to do that. I just want to hide them. Actually, did we trade towards any equal highs? No. No, we didn't. I just want to double check. No, we did not trade to any equal highs. That's okay. Get rid of these drawings. That's what I want. Okay. Get that on. This is nice to have, just so I can see where all the fair value gaps are, but I think overall I'd rather draw them in, just so that they don't appear and disappear on me. Okay, but other than that, I think that'll end it for the stream today. Pretty good trade. Hopefully we can pull it off tomorrow. And, okay, I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Actually, no, not yet. I gotta double check. Is there news? Yeah, okay, there's news. Okay, but it's not happening till 1, so we should be fine. Alright. That's all I want to check. Okay. Thanks for tuning in if you tuned in, and see you guys later. Peace.